Hey guys, so it's week 47 on the Crispians, and this week we are going to be talking about our favorite 3 interviews from the SWATH promo, and what 3 questions we could ask Kristen if we could have asked them, to her. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, so 3 questions that we would have asked her. So my top 3 were now. I can't say the 2 because I cannot pronounce them to save my life. So, the one was, it translated to the box. You guys are probably familiar with it. There was the one with her and Rob, when they did Twilight or whatever. It's just in the big white room, it's actually tiny. It's a tiny little white room with a TV screen, obviously, and they got the little ow button, yeah, I really liked that one with her and Charlize, because it was just, mostly because it was, like, short and simple. I only saw it in bits and pieces, just like I did with the one that, her and Rob did for Twilight. But I've never really seen, like, a whole video of, like, all of the clips together. And it kind of sucks, sometimes, in a way, it kind of sucks that it's short, because, I like seeing them do interviews together, but, I liked it for that reason, because it was just short and simple, so yeah. Next one was The Anthill, and, I liked it because it was longer. I also have seen that one in bits and pieces, too, because it's just that, like, they're from different countries and everything, and it's just, like, I can't always watch them, like, even, like, the ones from, like, MTV, I can't even watch those, so, like, I have to go search for them, and it's, like, really hard. I don't know how Maria does it for her cute and funny moments videos, but I tried looking for, like, the whole video, and I know at one point I did watch, like, all of, like, part 1 or something, or I tried to, and there's, like, part of it, like, they have, like, the translation on top, that's, so, like, you can't hear them talking and stuff like that, so, that kind of pissed me off, and, like, you know, I, like, skip forward on parts, and I'm like, oh, I can't hear what they're saying, I can't hear their answers, you know, I don't know what he's asking them, stuff like that, so it kind of sucked, but I like how it was longer, because the things that I could hear them say, and, like, the GIFs that I've seen on, like, Tumblr and stuff like that have, like, the English actual translations, or, like, the saying what they actually said underneath their translations and everything. It was all confusing. But, I really like what I have seen from it, and I thought it was really funny, especially the part where, like, Charlize goes up and she's, like, all dancing with the 2 guys, and then Kristen's like, oh my god, and she, like, gets down. I like when she talks to the end, she's like, oh, are you an ant? And then I saw this one comment on this one Tumblr post, and it was like, somebody must not have told her that the show was called The Anthill, because the ant, just his face afterwards was like, are you freaking kidding me? It was so funny. I laughed so much. It was a really funny interview. I like how they, like, goofed off a bunch, and I really enjoyed that one. And then my last one, which I can say, and I'm pretty sure it was After Hours, from MTV. All I know is that it was with Josh Horowitz and, Charlize and Kristen. They did it separately, but I liked them both. I definitely liked when they read 50 Shades of Grey. That was funny. I haven't been able to find, I tried looking for it at school with my friend. I haven't been able to find the video of Charlize reading it. I've seen GIFs of it on Tumblr and stuff like that, but I have definitely watched the video of Kristen doing it. And oh, so happy trail. I can't get over it. It was just really, really funny. I liked it because she was really outgoing. I always love when she's with Josh, and they're doing an interview. It's just like with me and her and Jimmy Kimmel and everything. I just love when she's on Jimmy Kimmel or when she's being interviewed by Josh Horowitz. Yeah, I thought that was really funny. I've seen, again, with that one, because it's MTV and it's from the States, it's just because it's MTV that I wasn't able to watch it. I think I've tried looking for it before, but not, like, really in-depth trying to, like, you know, look for it. But I've seen, parts of it on Maria's videos and stuff like that. So what I've seen from that, it's pretty funny. And I've also seen, like, GIFs and, like, posts, like, text posts and stuff like that of it. And they're like, I laugh all the time. So I really enjoyed that, just because I do. And then I had 3 questions in mind. I think, there's one that I would ask her, like, if it was, like, back when they were doing the promos, I would ask her, like, if I was able to, like, if it was, like, back during the promos when I asked her, and if I had gone into the future to know how much the, Snow White and the Huntsman made, I would ask her, did you think that Snow White and the Huntsman would be, so successful that it would, gross at $56.2 million, and obviously more, because that was just during, the opening weekend and stuff like that. And obviously it's going to make more as it progresses, however long it's going to be in the theaters and stuff like that. I would like to ask her if she ever thought that, it would be, I think it said, number 4. It is the 4th highest debut this year behind the Avengers, the Hunger Games, and the Lorax. So that's actually pretty good. Like, I feel really proud for her. I just want to ask her, like, would you ever have guessed that it would have gotten that high? Like, I mean, you could expect for a Twilight movie, obviously, because of all the fans and stuff, but did you expect, the response that you guys got and stuff like that, if I was able to ask her in the past a question about the future, which is the present, which is a little bit mind-boggling, but whatever. Okay, my other question, which probably isn't as long, is, do you know if this movie is going to have a sequel or sequels? Because I heard rumors that it's supposed to be a trilogy. Like, I don't know if it actually has been confirmed or not. I just heard, like, yesterday or the day before that it's supposed to be a trilogy, and then I freaked out because I was, like, so excited, and it was awesome. And then I would also ask her after I ask like the second question, if it would be if you don't know if there's going to be a sequel or whatever, or if there is going to be one, what kind of things would you like to do as the character Snow White, and what kind of things would you like to, like, just see in the story, or, like, any predictions that she has, stuff like that. Yeah, those are the best things I could come up with. And I honestly, most of the time for the interviews, I saw bits and pieces on Maria's Cute and Funny Moments videos, and I only saw bits and pieces here and there, because it's, like, some of the videos were, like, here's part 1, part 2, part 3, and then, like, part 2 and part 3 would work, and I don't know what part 1 was saying, or whatever, and, like, part 1 would be, like, claimed by copyright or something. It was just all these stupid things that I'm trying to watch all these videos, and then there were so many at, like, during, like, a 2-week interval time period, whatever you want to call it, and I was just like, oh my god. So yeah, I watched the MTV Movie Awards. Well, I'm recording this on Monday, so I probably would have just said last night, but basically Sunday night. And, I mean, I like, kind of like everybody else, I mean, I guess I was pissed that we were only nominated for, 2 categories, but I was actually surprised that we won both of them. The one thing that I didn't appreciate was that, I actually only saw things from Hunger Games fans that were, like, complaining about it. They were basically saying that Twilight had their time, and that nobody really even cares about Twilight anymore, so, like, they shouldn't even win any of the awards, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, but we don't start things, and, like, I don't know, I just don't find it fair how, like, the other fandoms gang up on us. It's like Harry Potter and Hunger Games are, like, onto us. I don't know, I have this channel, yeah, I do have a channel, I have this video on my, like, personal channel, and I was talking about stuff like that. I just don't get why they gang up on us all the time, basically, and I just didn't think it was fair. So, I don't know, I kind of felt like a sore winner after we did. Like, they were all like, woohoo, we got 4 awards, and I was like, Best Female Actress, Best Male Actress, Best Fight, and Best Transformation. I was like, when everybody knows that Best Kiss and Best Movie are, like, the 2 biggest awards of the night. Not gonna lie, just saying, okay? I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, and then we won both of them. I wouldn't have had a problem if Harry Potter won for Best Movie, because they deserve it. And I was thinking to myself, if they win this year for Best Movie, that's okay. But then we better win for next year, because that's our last movie. Basically, the Hunger Games is, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like, I think you guys should, like, earn your respect and, like, I don't know, earn your votes instead of saying that you're definitely gonna win. Because if you don't know how dedicated your fans are, you really can't predict the outcomes. And obviously, for 4 years in a row, our fans have been a bit more dedicated. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm part of, well, not so much the Harry Potter, like, I've watched the movies, but I'm not, like, a really hardcore fan, but I am a Hunger Games fan. I just don't appreciate the other fans saying things about us. Anyways, yeah, that's not even Kristen related. I'm really sorry. I just had to get that off my chest because it was just pissing me off all day yesterday. But yeah, so I'm really happy, and I really liked seeing Kristen make out with herself because that was funny, and Rob predicted it first. I loved the dress. I loved her hair. Her makeup looked like, her makeup artist must do it, like, quite often. It's very flattering for her eye. Her eye color, her eye shape, all that stuff. I really like it. She had the same eye makeup and whatever. So I really like that. And then she had the sneakers when she came on stage for Best Movie. awkward. Nikki Reed was there. I love how she was like, guys, help me out here. Chris, Charlize, Taylor, come on. And, like, nobody went up there. And then I was like, oh, my God, poor girl. Yeah. So, this is getting really long. I don't remember what I was going to talk about my own personal life, which is pretty much like Snow White and the Huntsman and MTV Movie Awards so far, because that's like the only good things that's been happening. Yeah, and it just made my day actually pretty great. So I'm gonna go before this video gets extremely long, and I hope you guys have a good week. Yeah, leave a comment below for a theme next week. Excuse me. We didn't talk about SWATH obviously because it's not out on all of the theaters yet around the world, so yeah. I just want to let you guys know, if you haven't seen it, be very excited for it because it's very good. So I will talk to you guys later, and bye! Not even 11 minutes! Yes! I win!